Welcome to Plain Jane Cooking. Tonight, grilled salmon by your boy Chef Black Boy RD. Quick rundown on ingredients. I pulled out the ground white pepper because there's some people that don't like the little black flakes on their food. Weird, but true. But these two pretty much go in everything I use. You gotta use salt, gotta use pepper. We're gonna use some garlic too, not pitch it here, but a little extra virgin olive oil, and we're gonna make a glaze of these three ingredients: honey, soy sauce, and crushed red pepper. And we're gonna throw this bad boy on the grill. And we'll do it pretty quickly. This is a really simple, easy recipe that I think everybody can make, and they'll love it. And I'll show you how to do it. If you don't want to do it on the grill, a little tricky, we can show you how to do it in the frying pan. All right, so we cut the salmon into fillets. And how do you say it? Salmon with an L or salmon without the L? I think when I was a kid, I said salmon. Now I say salmon because it sounds smarter. Anyway, but it's, I pat mine dry. You don't have to, I guess, but it just looks icky to me. So I pat it dry. Salt and pepper, and I actually go a little heavy on the salt because I use pink Himalayan sea salt. So it's a little bit easier, a little bit more gentle. It's not as tart as iodized regular table salt. So these are gonna go on the grill, and I'll show you how I set up the grill here. All right, so the sauce, I probably did this, or I guess we'll call it the glaze. I put it together a little bit faster than I should have showed you guys how I did it. So you can measure stuff when you're cooking, but you really don't have to. You kind of want to use 2/3 honey, 1/3 soy sauce. So you want it to be sweeter than salty. And just sprinkle a couple of red pepper flakes in there. And then I just put a dash of lemon juice in it. That's it. You ain't got complicated. But man, I guess you kind of showed. If you want to measure it, you can measure it. You can make it half and half. It's just how do you want the blender flavors to taste? That's what Plain Jane Cooking is about. You ain't got to measure stuff unless you're baking it. But how do you want it to taste when you finish? Do you want it to be like really sweet? Go a little bit heavy on the on the honey. If you want it to be a little bit more like kind of savory and salty, go for a little bit more soy sauce than honey. And if you want it to be spicy, go a little bit heavier with the crushed red pepper. Real simple, 3 pieces. Lemon juice is actually good because lemon juice is good on citrus is good on all fish. So anyway, we're gonna reduce this down a little bit. Since we're doing this on the grill, normally you would do it like in a frying pan or something like that and cook that. We're gonna reduce it down in a saucepan and we're gonna glaze it after the fish is grilled. I'll show you that, guy. So I thought I'd add a dash of green to the dish. Gotta have vegetables. Well, you don't have to have vegetables, but it doesn't hurt to have vegetables. Asparagus to me goes really well with salmon. And normally, I like dressing my asparagus with lemon pepper. If you've not had lemon pepper on asparagus and you like lemon pepper and you eat it on your chicken wings, let asparagus be the second thing you try it on. It's really, really good. If you love it, you can go heavy with it. If you don't love it, but you want the hint of it, just dress it, season it lightly and grill it or bake it, however you normally do your asparagus. But since we don't have lemon pepper, I decided to do this. Bacon wrapped asparagus. How can you go wrong with wrapping vegetables and bacon? So we had a half pack of bacon, and I used that half pack, and the rest of the bacon is just gonna get, the rest of the asparagus is gonna get some Lowry seasoned salt, and that's pretty good. Just a little bit of that, and we're gonna actually use the white pepper since I pulled it out, and throw these on the grill. So we'll have a little bit of bacon wrapped and just regular asparagus. I think it'll go really well with the salmon. We'll see how it comes out. So there are varying schools of thought on how to keep fish from sticking to the grill. Now, I'm just gonna show you what's been successful for me. Oh, I put the asparagus on. I'll show you what's been successful for me. I actually oil my fish with olive oil and I oil the grill grease. There's some people that will tell you do either or. It cannot hurt to do both. Now, when you do this, you have to make sure the grill is really hot, but you need to give it time to cool because you've oiled your fish too, and you don't want to over oil the fish because then it'll drip down onto your coals and get flames kicking back up, which you really don't want. So I'll show you how to oil real quick. Just get your little folded napkin and, something like that. And what you want to do is just dip it into something like that and really just rub it on the grate. And it's not absolutely necessary to do this, but I promise you, you do not want your fish stuck to this grill. So I do both. And once I get this nice and greased up pretty good, like it is now, I'll actually run and get my fish and throw it right on there. We're gonna actually show you guys the finished product. Don't want this video to be too long. We actually have some leftover rice, so we're gonna put this next to some rice with our asparagus and our salmon, and we are gonna chow down. Hope you guys enjoy this video. So we took the fish off the grill at about 75% done. if you want to see the skin, you see it's not completely done. You still got a little pink. I would call it almost medium. What we're going to do is we're actually going to glaze it with this glaze. And then we'll finish it on the grill so the glaze can actually set on the salmon. And we'll show you guys that. So here it is, all plated up. And I must say, I mean, just to add the bacon wrapped asparagus last second is a wild card. Just gonna top this off perfectly. You can see I added the glaze and finished them off on the grill just a little bit, just to make the glaze set. A little white rice. I mean, I don't care if it's healthy, but it's sure gonna taste good, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Welcome to Plain Jane Cooking. Chef Black Boy's in the building. Can't wait to see what comes next.